Welcome to Beyond Films, a part of TK Game Vids. Sometimes the biggest consequences begin with the smallest decisions. A moment of temptation, a single act, $100 bill. This is a story about trust broken, love misunderstood, and a chain of events that spiraled far beyond what anyone expected. A girl trying to impress a boy trying to survive in a world that already doubted him, and a mistake that neither of them would forget. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Grab a drink and some snacks, and let's dive into the story. Her name was Amira. 16 years old, with a head full of dreams, and a heart that beat a little too fast whenever her phone buzzed. She lived with her Aunt Miriam, a strict, no-nonsense woman who believed in discipline and trust. That morning, Aunt Miriam had said, "This is $1,500. I'm going on a work trip and I don't want to leave it in the house. Keep it safe. Don't touch it." Amira had nodded quickly. The envelope felt heavy in her hands, the weight of trust, of money she'd never seen in her life. She tucked it into the back of her school drawer, but something stirred inside her. Temptation. Tobi, 17, cool, soft-spoken, the boy every girl whispered about. He had the swagger of someone who'd seen too much, and the smile of someone who knew it. Amira liked him, a lot, but he barely noticed her. Until one afternoon, he'd looked at her and said, "Your shoes are always clean. Guess you're the quiet type." "I like that." Her heart almost burst. He noticed. They started texting. Short messages, emojis, then longer conversations. One evening, he texted her, "I wish I could get these new sneakers, but that's just talk. We don't have it like that." And like that, the seed was planted. Night. Amira sat on her bed, staring at the envelope. She opened it, began counting. She whispered to herself, 100 won't be missed. She won't even count it. She slipped one bill out, folded it carefully, put the rest back in. The envelope looked untouched, innocent. The next day, she handed the folded bill to Tobi behind the school. He asked, "What is this?" She answered, "It's for you. Get the shoes. You deserve them." He hugged her. Her heart melted. 2 days later, Aunt Miriam returned, unpacked her bag, then headed to Amira's drawer. She opened the envelope. Her face changed. "Amira, come here. Did you touch this? Did anyone else?" Amira froze. "It was just 100. I thought..." "You thought? That's theft. That's betrayal." Her aunt picked up the phone, calm, furious. "Yes, officer. I need to report a theft." Sirens. Blue lights flashed outside the school. Tobi was escorted by police officers. Students filmed on their phones. He shouted, "I didn't steal anything! She gave it to me!" But he was poor, from a rough area, already labeled. The money was traced. The story was clear. He was taken to juvenile detention. Amira sat alone in her room. Her phone was silent. She stared at old messages. The school buzzed with gossip. Her friends stopped talking to her. Even her teachers looked at her differently. Her aunt didn't speak for days. Amira cried herself to sleep. She hadn't meant for this. Not this. A tired woman stood at a police counter. Her eyes were swollen. She carried a plastic bag of food. "Please," she begged. "He's a good boy. Please help us." But justice is blind and cold. There were rules, Charges. Processes. She sat outside the station until dark. Every day. Hope dimming. Inside juvenile detention, Tobi shared a cell with a stylish boy who scrolled through his phone. The boy, Jamal, laughed. "You got locked up for a girl? Man, that's rough." They talked, became friends. Tobi told him everything. Jamal had said, "I'll talk to my dad. Don't worry." A powerful man sat in a polished office. He got a call from his son. He frowned, listened. Jamal's father made one phone call. The charges were minor. First offense, no violence. Tobi was released within 48 hours. No one saw it coming. Tobi walked out of the center. His mother hugged him so tightly, he almost fell. He didn't smile, not fully. He had learned too much about trust, about systems, about betrayal. He passed Amira's house once, looked at the window. She saw him. He didn't wave. Studio lights. A podcast recording. Tobi, now in his 20s, spoke into a microphone. One mistake, $100. That's all it took. But I also learned that sometimes strangers can save you when the people you trusted most let you down. He paused, smiled, and no. I never spoke to her again. Amira, now grown, sat at a desk writing. She opened a drawer. Inside, a faded $100 bill, saved, unused. She never forgot. And some nights, she still wrote letters. Letters she never sent. Because some apologies come too late. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video for more. See you in the next story.